All right, guys, we got the dev notes here. 620. Oh yeah, by the way, what's up YouTube? What's up Twitch, guys? We're doing the developer notes here live on Twitch, guys. So hello errors, this is Super Creative. Today we'll be sharing with you. We here at Epic 7 feel like the most entertaining aspect of Epic 7 comes when players can nurture and strengthen their heroes. However, we seem to decline in the use of existing heroes when compared to new heroes. We plan to make this change through the and consistent balance of heroes. The hero balancing changes that have been shared will now be implemented on June 27th, guys. June 27th. We hope that the errors will enjoy various new strategies following these changes. Please see below for the balance changes. All right, so we got right here, guys. We got right here Judge Keese. Judge Keese has a powerful debuff that increases the enemy's cooldown. However, other aspects of her performance were not as straightforward, though. These balance changes, powerful effects have been added and adjustments. Please see the balance changes for Judge Keese. Full specs will be listed in detail later in the table or tentative version of each change. All right, so End of Evil, 75% chance to dispel a buff. Change Soul Burn to grant additional churn, consumes 20 souls. Okay, so she can get an additional churn with her Soul Burn now. Increased damage dealt by 11%. Okay. Very nice. The chance to change Wave of Light, chance to change the enemy's cooldown has been increased from 70 to 75%. Cooldown reduced by 1 turn. Alright. Increased damage dealt by 11%. Alright. Judge Keese is making a comeback. Here we go. Please see below the explanation of Judge Keese skills. The ability to debuff Dispel debuffs has been added to the skill End Evil. Alright. The debuffs are the buffs of all enemies. The buffs have all of them. What? Huh. Okay. Soulburn now grants an extra turn. For the skill End Evil has been changed. The skill now grants an additional turn and instead increases the amount of damage dealt. The soul of the enemy's buff, the ability to effective fight, and the enemy's ability to fight. To summarize, Judge Keese can now effectively remove enemies' buffs. In addition to these major changes, the skill, the Wave of Light, and the cooldown have been reduced, and the damage is being increased in order to effectively limit opponents from using dangerous skills. All right, we got Maid Chloe here, guys. Maid Chloe, stripping all enemies. Yeah, I think you're right. I think what this meant up here was stripping all enemies. That was just worded really weirdly. So what we got here is Maid Chloe, guys. Maid Chloe has a unique ability to revive allies. However, it was difficult to use this ability due to the fact that it was not easy to maintain this buff. He, which is a she, has a strong team with her resurrection effect. Okay. See below the balance changes of Maid Chloe. Full specs will be listed in detail, blah, blah, blah. Maid Chloe VIP treatment. Restore the health of certain percentages for allies who died in battle, proportional to the max health of the target. Attack increase is implied to all allies, includes resurrected and existing heroes. Okay. Please see for explanation of the changes that make Chloe's skills. Increased attack and the ability to revive all allies has been added. In addition to reviving surviving allies, the skill VIP treatment allows players to resurrect the heroes to 20% of their health because all of them are given an increased attack after resurrection. Players will be better equipped to turn the battle around in their favor. Wow. Yeah, to summarize, we've added a powerful feature for Maid Chloe. We wish to thank you for your support and the players will take advantage of VIP treatment. Those of you that have Maid Chloe, congratulations. So basically, to break that down, Maid Chloe can do an AoE resurrection on everybody. When they come back, they're going to come back at 20% health with an attack buff on them. With an attack buff on them. Full res with an attack buff on everybody that was resurrected. All right, here we go. Here we go. Violet, dual accepted. The chance for evasion has been increased from 30 to 35% and removes 2 of your own debuffs. Very nice indeed. Improvements have been made to Violet's skills, dual accepted, which is now a foundation of Violet's concept, which allows all players to remove debuffs before attack skill is used. Following changes have been made to the evasion and counter attack mechanism. Violet just got a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Oh, they made Chloe a lot better, Shadow. They made Chloe a lot better. Bloodblade Karen. As Bloodblade Karen's health decreases, each attack increases. However, this mechanism leads to some dissatisfaction due to the inherent risk involved in becoming stronger. Alright, we have improved the amount of health that she can actively recover, as well as increasing the amount of damage done by each skill. Blade Art Dragon. So, Blade Art Dragon here. Well, first we'll look at Sequential Cutter. Healing will increase by 2 times. Blade Art Dragon. Damage increased by 20%, 1 turn cooldown. Bloodblade Karen has been improved due to the 2 times increase in healing that every first attack skill Sequential Cutter provides. This helps to increase Bloodblade Karen's low survival rate. Additional, each third skill, Blood Art Dragon, has had its cooldown reduced from 4 turns after skill enhancements, and its damage increased as well. So she's definitely, I don't know how much better she's going to be. She definitely got a little bit more survivability and more AoE damage, cleave damage. So she might be, for those that already have her enhanced all the way, I think she's going to be beautiful. I don't know if that 20% is enough, though. It might be. Assassin Cole Lee. Assassin Cole Lee contains extremely useful debuffs. However, she was not selected often enough due to difficulty involved in activating these debuffs. We made the following changes to Assassin Cole Lee. Full specs will be listed in detail. Assassin Cole Lee, Murder. Assassin Cole Lee now silences all enemies when she stuns her target with the S3 instead of applying the debuff silence after the enemy is defeated. Dang. Oh my gosh. ML Ball. Let's play, buddy. Let's play ML Ball. ML Armentia. Yeah. All right. Goodbye. The conditions involved in Assassin Cole Lee's skill, Murder, before changes were difficult to obtain. Therefore, we have lowered the difficulty compared to before. This change was made so Assassin Cole Lee can be selected in more situations that lead to greater diversity in teams. There's going to be Assassin Cole Lees running all over the place. Corvus! Corvus is here, guys! Corvus is here. Corvus is a hero who has seen a little play from their heirs. Therefore, we hope to see these improvements will result in increased usage. So what we got going on here with Corvus is Shield Slam. Acquire 10 Fighting Spirit, Macerate, 10 Fighting Spirit, Fury's Advent, cooldown removed, Soul Burn change, increased health recovery. The cooldown for Corvus' skill, Fury Advent, has been removed, and players may use this skill as long as they have the required amount of Fighting Spirit. These improvements now allow Corvus to receive Fighting Spirit from both skills 1 and 2, which will allow him to use his third skill, Fury Advent, more frequently. Very nice. You're honestly, Corvus with those buffs might be seen a lot more in Guild Wars. He is actually a pain in the butt to deal with sometimes. Craziness. Cartuja here. So Cartuja here, we have improved Cartuja skills, Predatory Roar, to ensure that he can excel as both a damage dealer and a tank here. So one thing about Cartuja, you never seen people use him. He never got used. So increased defense for 2 turns has been added. Cooldown reduced by 1, damage multiplier increased by 2 times. Thanks to the improvement on Predatory Roar, Cartuja can now strengthen his defense with this skill. In addition to that, the increase in attack as well as reduced cooldown ensures Cartuja will be able to stay in battle longer than before. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest about that. I don't know a whole lot about Cartuja other than he's great fodder for Assassin Cartuja. So I don't know if that's gonna make him better or not because I've never paid attention to his character. But interesting. Let's see here. Purgus. Purgus was an interesting mechanic in which in single attacks, Falling Strike when counterattacking is transformed into an AoE attack which reduced speed. We have improved the skill so that now, in addition to reducing speed, Falling Strike and his second skill, Get Lost, now also have a chance to reduce combat readiness as well. See Purgus' proposed changes down below. Full spec, Falling Strike. Chance to speed and decreases 50%, reduce combat readiness by 20%. Also applies this to his second skill activated. I'm not understanding that. Get Lost is a passive skill that only happens when counterattack has been initiated. With his improved skills, players should try Purgus out and see a team-wide speed and combat readiness reduction in battle themselves. Oh, wait a second. Does this mean, is this his passive? Is this his passive? Does this mean if you build Purgus up and someone does an AoE cleave attack, he can counter back with CR reduction to everybody and speed decrease? If I'm understanding that right, let me know. If I'm understanding that right, let me know. Lots, 4-star Soul Weaver, who has received, is it his S1 that allows him to do that? Which is also connected to his counter attack, right? If an AoE happens, correct? Wow, that's going to be nice for Purgus. You're going to see some interesting teams with Purgus, maybe. Lots is a 4-star Soul Weaver who has received less attention than other Soul Weavers at the same star level. Every counterattack will be a pushback. Whew, that's good. We've improved Lots so he can now increase combat readiness after using regen. Additionally, his third skill, Serenity, now recovers the health of all allies. Increased combat readiness by 30%. With regen, recovers a set percentage of health of all allies, only up to the max health of the allies. Thank you all for the help you've given me. I'm very pleased with this experience. Huh? So, I don't remember. I'm a little confused on the Lots one. I'm going to be honest with you. The Lots one, I thought he already had regen attached to that. Or am I thinking the wrong one? Serenity has combat readiness already by 10%. Recovers a set percentage of health. So that's also... Okay, hold up a second. So Serenity is not only an AoE regen, it's also going to boost their health up by a chunk. Alright. And regen here, increase the caster's combat readiness by 30%. Okay. So on top of regen, adding 80% combat readiness to somebody else, he's going to get 30% himself. That actually makes him a lot better. That's going to make him a lot better. That's his biggest weakness there. His biggest weakness was his Serenity. The problem with Lots is the minute you couldn't buff yourself is the minute he turned to garbage. The minute you got hit with unbuffable, you might as well just throw Lots away. And now that he has this attached to him, if I'm understanding this correctly, this is going to be super good. This is going to be really good. Alright, Arbiter Vildred here. Revival is a key component for Arbiter Vildred. However, after Revival, players found it difficult to deal damage, continue to survive. Various improvements have been made to increase the effectiveness of Arbiter Vildred. So his sweep, damage dealt, will no longer be affected by health lost. Instead, base value of damage will increase by 30%. So basically what that means, that Arbiter Vildred I fought earlier would have killed me. After his passive skill is activated, his combat readiness gauge will increase to 100% and his attack will increase for 2 turns. It's been turned to a 5-turn cooldown instead of a 10. Dark Blade, damage dealt no longer will be affected by health lost. Instead, base value of the damage will increase by 30%. Decreased hit chance will increase 100%. Self-resurrection, combat readiness, and attack improvements. When this improved Arbiter Vildred resurrects through his passive skills, Dark Contract, he grants himself 100% combat readiness, increased attack. In most situations, immediate action is possible after resurrection. And an increased attack and powerful attack can be made with the skill Dark Blade. An improvement to Arbiter Vildred's passive skill, Dark Contract, allows him to attack right after self-revival due to combat readiness gauge being increased to 100%. The increase in combat readiness and attack fall and revival will make Dark Blade into a great effect. The Arbiter Vildred just got broken, man. Damage increased and performance enhanced. Currently, the more life Arbiter Vildred's enemies loses, the stronger his attacks become. We have decided to move this from him, and he will not be able to do so. In addition, we'll have increase decrease when chance effects from 70 to 100% when Dark Blade's used. In summary, Arbiter Vildred not only offers powerful resurrection abilities, but also increases attack power, in addition to the reduction of Dark Contract's cooldown to 5 turns, allowing to improve Arbiter to show full power. So Arbiter Vildred just went from one of the most... May Chloe and Arbiter Vildred were the 2 most unwanted 5-star MLs. and they might be the most highly sought after pretty soon. That is insane. That is insane. I'm actually scared of Arbiter Vildred now. I don't want to run across them. I'm going to be honest. Ravi is tankier dealer with the ability to absorb damage as health. There are advantages and disadvantages as using with skill Demon Blood. Utilizing every skill may not always go over smoothly. We plan on rebalancing Ravi of so much more favorable situations. Please see below for the rebalance changes for Ravi. Slaughter. Amount of fighting spirit is being increased from 10 to 30. So Demon's Blood, damage dealt increased proportional to fighting spirit has been changed to damage dealt proportional to attacks and a damage taken. Please see the explanation that changes Ravi's skill. Man, there are so many of these dudes. So many of these. We have made improvements to the initialization of the attack when skill Devil Drive is used. The rebalance of Ravi is independent to the fighting spirit of every attack increase. The effect persists when she attacks or when she takes damage. The amount of fighting spirit after used at the skill Slaughter has increased. For the skill Slaughter, we have significantly increased the amount of fighting spirit granted from 10 to 30. This change means that Ravi will be able to use the skill Devil Drive more frequently, which will allow her to stun the enemy more, utilizing a lifesteal effect. To summarize, Ravi is different from typical warriors because she can attack and tank at the same time. We have improved the hero and improved the usability of the skill Devil Drive, which gives enemies powerful debuffs. We intend to have a hello to the enemy and bring about stability to the team. Ravi just got super good. People that have followed Ravi in the past are going to feel bad. This is another reason. This is another reason why I mentioned just because a unit's bad doesn't mean they won't get a buff and be good later on. Ravi just got stepped up big time. Big time. Big time. Previously, Sigrid has seen damage dealers who could attack consecutively. However, relatively to other heroes, she's not as prominent as she once was. In order to make Sigrid more viable as a damage dealer, we have made the following improvements. Sever. The chance to inflict 2 bleeds is increased from 35% to 50%. That's really good. Smash. Chance to inflict bleeds is increased from 85% to 100%. Lovely, lovely. Penetrate defense by 30%. She's going to be a really good Wyvern Slayer, it looks like. Please note the changes are not final and differ from the actual bounce update occurs. This is all we have for the heroes that will be balanced out for 627. In the future, Epic 7 would like to be able to balance heroes and artifacts at approximately 6 to 8 weeks interval to encourage unique metas, wider variety of heroes. We would love to hear your opinions you might have on this. Thank you for your love and support. Will Sigrid be better than Alexa? For survivability, yes. For survivability, yes. I think Alexa will still do more chunkier damage. These are really, really good balance patches, balance notes. As I predicted, they were all going to be buffs. They all look like great buffs. Some of these buffs are kind of insane. So they are definitely prepping us up to rip out our wallets and get Lilibet. Lilibet's supposed to have a countering mechanic to resurrection units, and it looks like that might be needed. Arbiter Vildred. Ugh. I don't have Arbiter Vildred. I don't want to fight Arbiter Vildred after that buff. He's going to be annoying. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that one. Mate Chloe. Oh, man. Just got interesting, guys. The meta's always changing, and it's about to shift again. It's about to seriously shift. Wow. All right, so that's gonna Assassin Sid buff. I guess there wasn't one. I thought there was. It was Assassin Coley, not Assassin Sid, unfortunately. So yeah, I guess that's gonna wrap this up for the YouTube video, guys. So those in Twitch, stick around. I'm gonna continue streaming. We can continue to talk about this a little bit more. But as it goes for YouTube, thank you guys for watching this video on YouTube, guys. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show some Caliber support, guys. You know, let's make Caliber great, guys. Let's make Caliber great. All right, so yeah.